don't know about hand bombing.
Go back. I was like, am I supposed to go back or where did you do that? Let's go back.
Nice and low. Really focus on sinking those heels into the ground, guys. Pushing through those heels rather than the toes in the ground. It's almost like a squat. All right, take a little second. We'll switch sides. And the other people can lead. So pop yourselves up into that strong position. Remember that back's nice and flat. Working through those heels. Keep those flat backs. Good work. All right, and break. That's good. Nice and low. Hopefully, seconds. Trust each other. Work there, nice and low.
That looks good, Maddie. Do you feel strong?
I feel strong.
Okay.
I know.
Yeah. You'll want to be on this side, so then you guys can fold it that way. Yeah, just like that. And then you guys can push in like that.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah, do you want to do it first and then we'll go on the other side. Shoulder wrap along.
A lot of pressure comes to one side. Yeah. You guys want to get one more? That's fine.
Oh, that feels bad. That feels really bad. That feels really bad. Feels bad? It was like, there was so much weight on this side that I was like hurting my body that.
Yeah, that's what I was like. So, I know that one feels really awkward. Like you'll feel like the pressure's coming from the one side. Don't worry, it's not working about body position. That's just trying to get the core going again to really focus yourself to keep straight. So when you're in there, body position, you might have heard me saying push through your heels. What do you guys think that means? Or why do you think we're doing it?
It's just more powerful that way.
Yeah, so when you're pushing through your toes or pushing through the quads, that's where you'll see like you're getting into like that wet games, stuff like that, when your feet are slipping out and you're like, I need studs. Don't worry, you can do them with the molds and everything like that. It's just like when you're doing a squat, you want to push through the heels so then activates your glutes. They're the strongest muscles in your body. So your glutes, your hamstrings, your calves, they'll activate rather than pushing through your quads. And then you get more of a powerful base and better stance, especially for your front second rows. You have a better platform for the back rows to push on and so forth. But so do we have like 2 packs? We have, yeah, should have 2 packs here, 2 full packs here, good. So if we want, we're just gonna start, we want to get our front rows locked up, we get 2 props and a hooker. We're just gonna start with 3 and we're gonna build it to a full 8. All right guys, so if you want, we'll get our 2 front rows here, as tight as they can. So you wanna find, because you guys are almost like one, the tight heads more so on their island. They're gonna be there, they're together with you, but they're gonna be able to kind of manipulate the other scrum a little differently. So if we're staying there, you want the loose head right in line with them. The tight head can be about a half of, like 6 inches, a little more deeper than the loose head in the hook. That just gives them a little bit more advantage to play with. So on this, I don't know how you guys have done it before, but usually, so if you want to manipulate kind of the other scrum, you want to shift to the loose or to the tight head. So if you're all sitting in here like this on your guys' side, you want to shift your weight to the right foot, hooker again to the right, and then the tight head's going to be taking the brunt of it. But that's going to force them, the opposing scrum, to really focus and have to hit that gap. You guys will be strong coming in, so it's almost like you're setting up to bore, but it's legal. So it's like it's cheating, but it's not. So it's the best. But so again, we'll go crouch, bind, set, and nice and low. Just get it set, nice and low, guys. Sink those hips. Try to bring those knees to the ground. Push through those heels. That's nice. Break. How'd that feel? Lots of pressure. Eyes want to pop into your heads? That's good. That's what I like to hear. That looked good. How did you felt good in there, though? You guys want to go again or doing the seconds? Go seconds? Yeah, like if there's, as you say, yeah, if there's more props and more hooks, get them in, guys. We'll get everybody in. So if you're another prop, you're another hook, come on in. We'll get set. So like.
Taylor, you got this.
So Taylor's new, Ryan, but she's gonna try here.
Perfect. So you want to grab wherever. Yeah, nice and tight. So for you, I was going to say keep your outside foot up a little higher, that one back. So then when you're in, you're going to be crouch, bind, and on the bind, your foot comes back even, and then you'll have a better stance. Right? So nice and tight, sink through the hips. We're crouch, bind, set. There it is, nice and low, sink through those hips. That's all right. Break. That's all right. That's all right. That's what turf's for. Great scrummaging easy. It's all right, guys. Yeah. So, that's all right. So really focus, like, really push those heels into the ground. You'll feel your calf and hamstring activate instead of really pushing through the toe. Because when you push into the toe, you're trying to make sure you're not slipping, but you'll actually force you to slip. So we'll get back in there, guys. Make sure you're nice and tight. Nice and low. So hookers, if you guys can set your height. So like hookers, if you guys come in and you want to set your height, that's the height that the props have to bind on you. So if you guys set lower, so break out quick. So hookers, set the height that you guys want your scrum. So you're like that, and then props bind on from there. So you guys, the props will bind on, nice and low to start. So this will set your guys' height. It'll set the gap for the seconds to come in. And then it's a little bit more crouch, bind, set. There you go, that's a good position, Taylor. Good work, guys. Looks good. All right, break. That would feel better, Taylor? Yeah. How'd that feel in the scrum, guys? Good? Nice and tight? Yeah, that was a really good body position for number one. That was sweet. All right. Is there any more front row that haven't got a rep in or anything? No? Sweet. From there, you're going to bring this hand up and try to grab your own hand. That's how you're going to bind. Okay. So then instead of slipping, you won't pull down on their shorts or anything like that, or their shirts, and then it doesn't pull the props hips down.
Okay. That's what we did before, and they said that we were pulling their legs back.
Yeah, so hopefully like that could just be when you're doing that, like let them set, and then it's nice and tight, and then grab your own ear rather than grabbing onto your leg. Then your bicep will come through and hug it, rather than kind of like your forearm pulling back on it.
Okay.
So if you can bring your arm around and then through, it'll feel a little bit more awkward on the shoulder, but then it actually keeps your upper body nice and flat. It will push against the hamstrings rather than pull on the quads.
Yeah, I guess I can.
So we can just do it loose again, so if you guys want to try it again.
Oh, really? Like, would I do the, like...
So again, we don't have to go in yet. Like, we don't have to go in all five. Like the second row, just want to go in to see how it feels for them.
Pull them back like this.
So you want to get your heads in first, and then bring your arm out and around.
And right when it says set, I really just like...
How's that feeling? It's all right?
And the whole scrum just moves.
All right, sweet. So we can go, and we'll just get in. So then we'll do like crouch, bind, set. We'll get it in, but then try binding like that. If it's too uncomfortable for you, you can go back to what was comfortable for you. But this should just keep you from, like, on those days when you get to the 80th minute and you're super exhausted and you're like, oh my god, I don't want to scrum anymore, just like 400, from like slipping and pulling down on the shorts or the shirt or jersey.
Set your height front row.
Yeah, so set that height hook. There it is. So it's crouch. Seconds are in. Bind. Set. Hold nice and low, everybody. Nice and low. Hips are good. How's that feeling? Looks great. Hold it and break. That's all right. There's good body. How's that feel in the seconds then? All right, like you weren't feeling like on control or anything like that. Forward, front row didn't feel like you're getting extra push or anything. Same for the second rows. Did it feel like you guys were tight enough, like you couldn't hear anything? It was good?
Yeah, it was good.
Okay, good. Ears you're gonna rip off? Yeah. Sounds about right. That's what I like to hear. You guys don't, but that's good for a technique set. So we'll get another one in. If there's any other second rows or front rows, get a sub in here, guys.
Oh, wait. Yeah, we don't have any subs.
Oh, wait. We'll play all these. That's all right. Cauliflower is back. You guys take your ears or anything?
Yeah. I do sometimes, but then I look worse.
You look like it's like a cave-in.
You guys are really loose, eh?
So remember to set your height there, hookers. Always set your height, hookers. So it really makes it nice and low. Mix those pencils between your shoulder blades. So seconds in.
There you go. That's really tight, guys.
All right, nice and low. We're gonna go crouch, bind, set. Nice and low again. Hold that body position. Really straighten that back. Good work, guys. And break. go, guys. All right. Crouch. Bind. Nice and low. Set. That head under. Just a little bit. Body straight. Hold it. And break. How's that feeling?
I was feeling like loose that side. Yeah.
Loose?
My head was moving around a lot, and I was like kind of like when we like engaged, my head like went further through.
You guys?
And I didn't even like push it.
So, again, really, so again, to make it nice and tight for the second rows, front rows, when you bounce, get it nice and tight, and then drop your inside knee like that. It'll allow their head to get in, and then as soon as you guys are ready to crouch, bring your knee back, and you'll put extra pressure on there. So when you're in nice and tight, you'll get nice and tight. Drop your knee to the middle, give them that little bit of space. As soon as you're ready to start, it's back in, and then it's the crouch. So leave that little window to bring your hips in, bring your hips out so then the heads get in. But then after that, it'll be back to your normal body position. It'll be extra pressure on the hands. The second rows don't want to hear anything in the screws.
Let's get to
Yeah. So if you want, what I would do is grab on like, kind of like up here, grab as much shirt as you can and pull it across.
Okay.
Rather than the shorts, because yeah, like you said.
Because then I like let go and then it's like, I'm like, something in shorts like that.
Yeah, because then you only have one knuckle and then it's, because you don't want to rub on their heads.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's the worst thing. For both prop and second row, because you're like, I'm so sorry.
Is that your knuckles?
Are you saying that your knuckles are against my head?
Yeah.
I don't feel that.
Alright, well, that's because I moved them.
So you get nice and tight, guys, hip to hip.
Second
And
in.
give that little area to open up.
Such a nice kid. Don't be
And
so
then
nice.
drop those hips right back in nice and tight. Seconds are in. So we're crouch, bind, set. Nice and low. So we're going to sink through those knees, try to get those knees on the turf. Push through those heels. And break.
I still felt like I was falling through.
Falling through.
We do like, I'm here.
I don't want to claim your spot. I do.
I'm
So
here.
we'll get some subs in, guys. If you have any subs.
So I'm rubbing.
If you don't have any subs,
I
you
get
have to
an
go
easy
again.
eye. It's full and shot.
Not really
Drive?
All right. So
We're playing over
we're going to get a couple drives in each. Get a couple drives in each round. We'll put in the ball for this side first for two. And then
What time does our game start at?
there. Right after the referee blows the whistle.
Knew it. Second 10.
I had to think about that one. I was like,
Nice and low.
now?
Drop that knee.
Like,
Nice and low. All right. This
I think
side's
it's
D, this side's-
four,
we got crouch.
Kate, but I'm not 100% sure.
Ready?
I have it on
Good. I'm not going anywhere.
Yeah, that
Set.
sounds good, ma'am.
Ready? Blues. 2, 3. Blues.
All right, break.
nice job, Wes.
So we can't let go of that ball.
So on those drives, when we're saying blues 2, 3,
Grab it.
is there like, are you guys just trying to get the body together? So when you're going blues, that'd be the cadence. On the, you really want to sink those knees and then push. So on the blues, sink as low as you can and then drive. All right. So use that blues almost just as that reminder to sink lower, because it'll bring them down into an uncomfortable position, and then you'll all be together. So blues and drive. You guys use your call, but use that first word as that kind of cadence to be like, all right, we're sinking, and then go.
That makes a lot of sense. Okay, cool.
What?
We'll get back into it. We'll get one more offensive, but that's going straight for this side, but really work that blues and drive. Nice and low, so hook your second position, and then we'll grab a couple offensive. We're not going like full bore right now, just absorb the hit. Alright, crouch. Bind. Set. Nice and low.
Blues, 1, 2.
Try another drive, so blues, sink, And then drive. There it is. That looked good. Great. How'd that feel?
Sorry, yeah, that's like a bad fall again. I don't know if it was good.
Yeah, that second one. So in that blues, when you guys sank and then drove, like you guys.
That's it's a high school thing. You're not going to be able to drive and push, but if you can, just keep the ball in the 8's feet. Keep pushing. Yeah, but obviously it's only 1.5 meters in junior rugby. Yes. Under 18 is still considered junior. Under 20 is when you go up to, and that's why university is, you could be 18 or 19, but you're now playing women's.
Taylor, you want in? Yeah, Taylor, get in there.
I'll take the open side. Imogen, go.
Yeah, rotate around, jump in.
I'll do it.
So yeah, if you guys want to, even if you
Make sure that's like.
So you want to think about your knees, right?
Yeah.
So when you're in a really strong position, you're not having your knees too high, because when your knees are high, where are your hips?
So again, defense is
Right.
You guys are just
And so the idea is that if you can have that flat back strong, obviously you're not going to have your hands on the ground, you're going to be against the person. But you were in between at times. Sometimes you drop down. When he said, yeah, so drop those knees and come through, you did. And then you were much stronger. But you started out, hips were high and knees were also pretty high.
crouch, bind, slow, set,
Drive!
and then reset it.
Yeah, keep it up, Wes. Keep it up, Wes.
There
You
we
got
go.
it.
Good work, guys. That's good. Break. So yeah, and on those sink, guys, remember, you hear good cadence and work, and then sink. So you want to drive those knees down, push those knees to the turf, and then just drive. Sink, drive. So it's almost going to look like you're.
Taylor, your hips
They're just kind of like a
came this way.
How'd that feel? Nice and tight?
So you want to try to stay square. That could be more with your left hand pulling in on the
Row,
hooker.
second row, the binds are okay? Okay. It's comfortable though. It's not like you guys are loose or anything like that.
When it's there put in, does that mean that you're not supposed to go forward?
What do you mean forward?
When it's there put in, does that mean that you have to go backwards and they have to push you back
So we'll get
forward?
one more in.
He's supposed to like absorb it though, so
Yeah, but all I'm saying is that you're so strong. You're going to take that and then think, how am I going to be able to push forward and win your individual battle so everyone can go forward? And I know.
but like I just didn't want to like.
Call the seconds in.
Yep. I think that's fine. But this is where, like, you have the strength to be able to do that. This sounds to me like a bit of a mental hurdle. You can totally do this. And I'm not trying to say that to be mean, right?
No, I know.
Crouch.
I
Bind.
just like don't want to hurt my ankle because it's a lot more like
Set.
pressure in the front row. You know what I mean?
Hold it.
Yeah.
Sink! Drive!
There we go. Sink again. You got it.
You got it, Wes. You got it, Wes.
And straighten
And
it.
press through.
We got it, Wes.
There it is. Good work, guys. Break.
Yeah,
That's
no,
gonna be a lot of pressure.
Oh,
That's gonna be a lot of pressure there, right? Yeah. How did it feel though? Like, on this?
Emily, that feels like one group that you're pushing forward.
yeah, that looks really good.